I have been working around a few IEMs in the dollar thousand to 1500 price range. In the past few months, I have worked on Campfire, Blackstar, Sounds Custom, Flame, Symphonium Crimson, the Raptius Aurum, and this. This is probably the most expensive of the lot, or maybe similar to what the Symphonium Crimson asks for, $1,500. And as I had mentioned in my last video of the Skyline 408, this one is not the flagship from the brand. We used to get flagships at $1,500, $2,000, but that is not the case anymore. And the biggest complaint that I had with this IM was not the sound, but the cable. The cable it was coming with was so bad that it didn't complement the IM at all. It's a very good looking, very well tuned IM. I will talk in depth about some changes that have been with this IM and some things that one needs to consider while paying $1,500. I will start with the build quality and stuff. This is a very lightweight kind of IM, very lightweight. The acrylic is fairly lightweight and it is very comfortable inside the ear. There is literally no discomfort with this IM, and you guys can see this is not a big shell or anything, so that is a very comfortable thing while using for prolonged hours and stuff. There is no issues at all, and it feels very comfortable inside the ear. I have been using it with a few cables, the DD Hi-Fi, Nix Pro, and this is the uh, Effect Audio Code 24. And I have to say, this IEM doesn't respond a lot to cables. It responds. It's not like it does not respond, but it does not respond a lot to these cables the way 64 Audio U4S or Phoebe 5 respond. This is decent. The response of this IM is decent, but it doesn't transform into a different kind of beast like the other two IMs. This is good, but it doesn't have a lot of improvements when we change the cable. Maybe they have not tuned it to respond to cables, or it is already at its optimal performance, so it is not breaking any barriers or anything like that. So yeah, you can definitely change the cable, but I will suggest don't spend a lot if you have a Jomo 408 Skyline. Okay, this is not going to respond a lot to cable changes. So yeah, I will say spend somewhere between 200 $300. Don't overspend on this. So yeah, there is that. I will say go for Effect Audio Cadmus 8W, because this one is V shaped. There's a bit of V shape to it, and it is not giving up on that V shaped signature with tips or anything like that. I tried a lot of whiteboard tips, but they were of little use. So yeah, that is a thing. With this one, you are not getting out of the V shape with the tips. One needs to use a cable if they want to get out of the V shape, but the base is exceptional. As I said, the technicalities, the definition, and the dynamics that we get with this IM is fantastic. Doesn't matter what cable you use. With the Code 24, I'm getting very good dynamics, very good details, very good definition. The body is slightly tighter, but the definition, the details, the layer delivery is there. There is no issues with that. Slightly tighter body, it is a bit more snappier, and that is that. If you want a bit of tightness to the base, this will do the job. And no, the Code 24 is not helping the V shape. There's a dip in energy in the later vocal region. Okay, just where the male vocals are and female vocals are meeting, there is a bit of dip at a certain point, which is not being rescued by this cable. So yes, the cable is not taking it out of the V-shaped signature or anything like that. So that is there, and one needs to use a mid-forward cable for that, like Cadmus 8W or Cadmus 4W. They will do the job. What kind of issues with that kind of vocal presentation? What happens is that at some point one does feel that there is no height with that instrument or that vocal in that region, so that kind of feels limited, or else there is barely any issues with the tonality or timbre. The presentation is natural, texture are very good. I like the amount of details it is delivering. There is no other issues, there is literally no other issues with this IEM except that that kind of lack of height at that region. If you do not listen to vocals much, then this is the perfect IEM for you. If you listen to a lot of orchestra or instrumental or jazz kind of stuff, this is fantastic. For classical music, this is fantastic. And the treble is beautiful. It is V-shaped, and the treble has most amount of energy here, and the details, the definition, the energy, the transparency, layering and separation, everything is fantastic. I will not say this is in the level of flagships even with this cable, because as I said, this cable is not really helping it break any barriers or move into a different league like 64 audio U4S of eBay 5. So that is there. It is not going to win any championship with this cable, but for $1,500 this is an excellent IEM. Very fun. There is literally no issues with the sharpness or anything. The bass is very well defined, and the clarity is there always. No issues with that. If you are worried if there are some spikes or some extra bit of energy up top, I use the stock cable a lot, but no, there is barely any issues with the thinness or anything like that. As I demonstrated in the last video, the body is not thin. Okay, there is a bit of sharpness up top, but the body is not thin. So it is trying to deliver very good transparency and clarity, but it is not trying to be sharp or very annoying kind of. So yeah, that is there. The treble extension is fantastic, as I said, and the stage is very good. Why I'm saying the cable is not helping it a lot, because the stage is not opening up a lot. So either these drivers are kind of maxed out, or this is not really responding to a very premium kind of cable, because this cable takes the 64 audio U4S to a different level. It kind of goes into the level of $2,000 IEM. So yeah, that is there. And that is it guys. This is my review of Jomo Audio 408H with effect audio code 24. These are very good cables and IEMs in their own, but their pairing is not best, because this IEM, this particular IEM, is not responding that much to cable changes. So this is it guys, thank you for watching, have a nice day, enjoy.